The Clovis Police Department says it's prepared to take action against adults who they believe are encouraging students to walk off campus during anti-ICE protests.
It's very concerning for me, and that's why we came out very quickly to say this is not acceptable in our community, and we're going to take steps to make sure these people are held accountable.
How police were able to identify adults accused of organizing these walkouts and the punishments they could now face.
Lawmakers in California are introducing a new bill aimed at providing funding for a loan program which helps failing hospitals. Why one local assembly member argues health care for millions of people across the state could be at risk if the program does run out of funding.
The lack of seriousness from the White House and from Republicans not getting language until last night has put us in the position we are in today.
The normalization of shutdowns is a stupid and very costly process.
A partial shutdown appears inevitable this morning after the Senate failed to advance a DHS funding bill. Why it's unlikely lawmakers will reach a deal before the midnight deadline.
And believe it or not, there is a dense fog advisory in effect for us today. Visibilities are fine right now, but coming up, we'll track it for you and see if that fog is going to pick up at all. Also, we are looking ahead to some good rain for us next week. Details coming up in your Great Day forecast.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, Great Day.
Good morning on this Friday. We begin this hour with a live look at the silhouette of El Capitan, a slight view of Half Dome there as well in Yosemite National Park. Today's high in Yosemite expected to reach 53 degrees, a view that never gets old. How beautiful is that to start your day? Whew, good morning. I'm Liz Gonzalez.
I'm Carl Cook.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for joining us here on this Friday morning. We made it, and we've got a lot going on with our weather here.
Looking at meteors.
Yeah, I guess we're going to do some
meteor watching? Yeah, no, I didn't catch. Oh, yeah, there you go. I didn't catch him at first, and our director was like, hey, there's meteors.
Don't worry, we're still here. We're just watching the stars.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well,
I'm not even sure which meteor shower this is, but we'll look into it.
Yeah.
Anytime we need to.
We'll do more research.
There we
go.
All right, cool. There we are.
Well, Justin's here too.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh my God.
All right. Well,
happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Yeah, let's just go on with it. Okay, here we go. Current conditions out there right now. Yeah, it's a little cold out there. It's 43 out there. Winds are calm. Dew points at 41. And here's the rest of the day. At 10 a.m. it's going to be 50, at noon 56, at 5 61. And yeah, the winds are going to be calm today, but we got some changes on the way. Yeah, your next weather maker. We'll talk about the fog today, but the next weather maker is bringing us rain and snow. Details coming up.
Happening today, Fox 26 News has confirmed both Sanger High and Sanger West High Schools will be holding on-campus forums. This will allow students to voice their opinions in a safe and structured manner without missing any classes. Now, the idea here was the result of a collaborative effort between students and district leaders after rumors circulated online about a walkout planned by students. Now, this follows warnings from Sanger police urging students to express their views in a safe and appropriate manner by staying on campus. As we first reported on Great Day yesterday, the police department is warning adults against encouraging or assisting children by leaving campus during instructional hours. Those who do are in violation of education code and may face misdemeanor charges. They say anyone who engages in criminal conduct like vandalism or inciting unlawful behavior could be arrested. This comes after Clovis police say adults and not students may have been behind Tuesday's walkout that pulled kids out of class and onto the streets. Investigators say social media posts encourage students to leave campus, raising concerns about safety, supervision, and who is really influencing these demonstrations. Now, police are looking into whether outside adults played a role in organizing or promoting those protests online and whether charges could follow.
Okay, is having somebody go on social media and post something, encouraging, enticing kids to come out of school that are adults that don't have kids in those schools.
Police say they plan to file misdemeanor charges against adults they believe were involved in encouraging that walkout. Clovis Unified says it's reviewing its policies and working with law enforcement to prevent something like this from happening again. And Fox 26 was on scene as students at Central Unified walked off campus yesterday. You can see them walking on the shoulder and in the middle of the street, holding up traffic, which is exactly the safety issue that schools are concerned about. It was unsafe for cars to drive or maneuver around the students who were running and walking in the street. At one point, though, traffic was able to move as students walked along an orchard out of the street. This leads to our accountability question, which actually comes from a parent. A Fox 26 viewer wanted to know why the district just opened up the gates to let students walk out without parent consent. The district responded, saying that student safety is the highest priority and that school staff took steps to maintain a safe environment for students who walked off campus. The statement from the district went on to say that at every school site, school administrators have designated a supervised on-campus area for students who wish to peacefully protest. However, when a large number of students gathered near a campus gate, impacting the immediate area, began pushing against it and attempting to climb over fencing, staff made the safety-based decision to unlock the gate to prevent students from being injured. The statement did go on to say that CUSD didn't encourage students to leave campus, and they did so by choice. It notes they remain present and actively focused on monitoring the situation and maintaining student safety.
Our time is 5:05. All right, we got the fog tracker up because there's a dense fog advisory in effect, but we're not having any visibility issues right now, at least in the San Joaquin Valley. There could be some things going on up further north there, closer to Stockton, but for us here, we're good for now. We'll keep an eye on it for you since that advisory is in effect and let you know if anything develops there. The dense fog advisory is for Kern County all the way up into Merced County today. It will be in effect not just today, but they've also issued it for tomorrow. So maybe a better chance that we have fog tomorrow, but we will see, and we'll keep an eye on those visibilities for you. Nothing doing right now. One other alert to tell you about, we do have a high surf advisory. It is the weekend here. Some of you got a 3-day weekend, maybe heading over to the coast. We got a high surf advisory over there. We got 10 to 13-foot waves going on the coastline there, which could mean dangerous rip currents too. That'll be in effect. It is in effect now all the way through tomorrow morning there, so be careful if you're going to the coast this weekend. These conditions are ripe for fog, though. We got troughing on either side of us here and some stagnant high pressure with a little bit of moisture going on, but again, nothing doing there. You see all this cloud cover coming in. Yeah, we are getting some good cloud cover there, at least over Arizona for the most part here, but we've got some stuff coming in for us that's going to bring us a good amount of rain next week. So let's track that for you here. We've had some changes since yesterday on this one. It looks like it is still going to be here about Sunday night, with, in fact, parts of the North Valley and Merced getting some good rain there late Sunday. And then we get to Monday there where things really pick up, and we're going to see some heavy rain all along the coastline there. And then that heavy system is going to work its way into the valley, and we'll see some heavy stuff going on in parts of Fresno and Kings County there on Monday afternoon there. That's what the situation there at 1 o'clock on Monday there. That'll likely hold throughout the day. The snow levels could drop to about 5,000 foot, and we could get probably 2 or 3 feet of snow up there with what's coming in. We'll get a little bit of a break here and there as the storm works its way through, all the way through Wednesday, off and on there, and our totals are probably going to be anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches across the Central Valley there. Obviously more in the foothills and mountains there, with several feet of snow expected up in those higher elevations there. Here's the situation Tuesday night there, and we'll continue to go on Wednesday. It's not going to be as much on Wednesday. It'll likely start backing off by then, and then we'll keep an eye and see if anything comes in later in the week. We are expecting another system a little further out, another week and a half. It looks like something could head our way, but it's a little far out, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. In the meantime, here's your temperatures for today. We are at 63 today, mostly sunny out there. Wind speeds will pick up this weekend, partly sunny tomorrow and mostly cloudy on Sunday there, with 68 and 66 coming in for the weekend. All right, coming up next, we'll take a look at the highs and lows for today across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley.
Time is now 5:08. New video shows the moments that 4 people robbed a K Jewelers in Clovis, and we brought to you as breaking news on Thursday night. Now watch as Tuesday night rather, Wednesday night, watch as the masked crew works in tandem. 2 people smash the glass cases while the other 2 scoop up the jewelry. You see them right there. Police say this entire robbery was over in under 2 minutes. In the South Valley, Tulare County deputies are searching for 3 men after an armed robbery at a gas station in Pixley. It happened just after 1 o'clock yesterday morning at an Arco gas station off Highway 99 and Avenue 120. Deputies say 3 men in gas went inside the store, demanded money from the cashier. 2 of the men had baseball bats while the third had a gun. All three got away in a four-door burgundy sedan. There's no word on just how much money was stolen, but anyone with information is asked to call the Tulare County Sheriff's Office. Funding for the Department of Homeland Security is all but certain to lapse come midnight. Why GOP leaders argue Democratic calls to reform ICE won't hinder any ongoing operations. A live look now at the Bay Bridge, where it is 5:09 and 51 degrees. You can find new headlines and the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.